Hi, J Fallon, and this is the slippery slope. So I'm going to have to reference a couple of people that I've got to tell you I don't particularly like referencing. I don't like talking about them, but it's necessary, unfortunately.
Got my eyes straight ahead, got my head in the game. With the red light on, I'm just waiting for the change. Keep my head down low.
So we have the former police commissioner, Katarina Carroll. She had that, I did a couple of episodes talking about how some of the things that she said, they were having some bad numbers come through for recruitment, and the attrition rate was just bang, it was up there, really going. And at one point, I think they were losing like 20 something a week, 20 officers a week. The government had promised that they would bring in all these recruits. They had the issues with the mandates. They were talking about losing 1,000 police officers all at once. Katarina Carroll had said something like, "I've done the math on this."
I'm very confident that we've done the math on this.
Oh, and Mark Ryan, he had another little quote where he said something like, "Oh, I don't see the problem. We'll just get new recruits. It's that easy."
We can even graduate more recruits if we need to. So there's sufficient resources there.
So, it, these are the things that I was talking about a couple of years ago, and I was saying to the police hierarchy, you can't keep doing this. You can't just keep going down this line, attacking your police officers, you attacking people with experience, like what you did to me. Okay, use me as the example. You just treated me like absolute crap, rubbish. Okay, Jay, you've just, you know what they did to me? They did to me the same day that they gave me the notice to say, "Oh, you're going to be stood down without pay." The same day they gave me the notice, and literally the same bloke gave me that notice and said, "Oh, I'm a bit embarrassed about doing this, but because it takes so long to get these little awards that they give you, so." The same day they gave me the notice to say, "Hey, you stood down for with no pay," they also gave me my little plaque for 10 years service. I think I'd already done over 11 or something at that time, but they gave me the plaque saying, "Oh, congratulations on your 10 years of service." I'm like, "Oh." In 6 years, I'd been doing that at the Triple C. So, and I'm sitting there going, when you just toss officers aside, it's going to come back at you. And but this is what Mark Ryan had said. No, no, doesn't matter. We'll just get new ones. It's easy peasy.
We can even graduate more recruits if we need to. So there's sufficient resources there.
And then I've been saying for such a long time now, if only someone would have listened to me. It looks like maybe the Courier Mail are proving my point. I've been saying that the QPS, the Queensland Police Service, you cannot recruit and just go out there and say, "Hey, look, we give you good money and we give you good lifestyle. Come and join us." And not that I'm not against the money, okay? Pay them what you should. I think it's good that you pay them a good amount of money. I'm not against the amount that they get paid. But if that's all you're going to trying to attract is just people who are just interested in lifestyle and money, as I've been saying, well, then that's all you're going to get is people who are only interested in lifestyle and money. They're not interested in service,
I cannot understand what the big issue is.
serving the community. And you know what happens when you get people who are only interested in lifestyle and money? You get people who they get into the job and they're like, "Oh, wait up. I actually have to do a bit of work. This is actually hard. Or maybe I'm not cut out for this." This is mentally draining, physically draining. This is it's a lot harder than what they tell you at the academy and in the little recruitment drives. All the money is not going to make up for it because you don't really have a desire to serve your community and serve your fellow man. So it doesn't flipping work, lifestyle and money. But hey, what would I know? I've just been saying it for a couple of years. So, but Katarina Carroll, she'd done the math.
I'm very confident that we've done the math on this.
Oh, she was. And so I've got to ask Goals. I've got to ask Goals. Golszewski. because he was all in on this too. He was all in on treating officers like rubbish because they wouldn't go for the mandate. He didn't see the point. That's why he flicked out the little email saying you better get this done, otherwise we're just going to come down on you hard. There you go, Goals. What are you going to do? Let's check out this article. So this came out. Courier Mail, Queensland Police facing worst staff exodus in 5 years as the burnout spreads. Wow, what happens? This is what happens. If only someone had been pointing out for the last couple of years that you've let your recruitment standards lower, you're recruiting the wrong kind of people, and they're not going to be able to handle the pressure, the stress. If only someone had been saying that. Oh, and golly gee, now the Courier Mail's cottoned onto this. What do you know? Police are abandoning careers at unprecedented rates. Queensland Police are hemorrhaging staff almost as quickly as they are recruiting, with officers on the ground saying cops are leaving in droves as they are burnt out and defeated. Exclusive data obtained by the Courier Mail has revealed 709 sworn police left the service in the last financial year. So 24 to 25, 709. Oh my goodness, 709, which includes age retirement, which for some stupid reason they still insist on once you hit 60 out the door. Okay, so the worst exodus in 5 years. What happened 5 years ago? Oh, Katarina Carroll had done the math.
I'm very confident that we've done the math on this.
Crikey. So worst exodus in 5 years with fresh officers leaving at alarming rates. Fresh officers. Police officers who've only just gone through the academy out the door because they can't handle the pressure because you're not recruiting the right people. Sources on the ground say they feel let down by the service. Oh, God. Really? Let down by the service? Never heard of that. Burnt out, defeated, and are fed up with doing the work of other government agencies. Oh my goodness. Experts, these freaking experts, also say big ticket recruitment drives weren't working. Dude, you needed experts?
We can even graduate more recruits if we need to. So there's sufficient resources there.
So I must be an expert now because I think I've been saying this. I'm going to call myself an expert. While the Queensland Police Union acting president Andy Williams says overtime is pushing staff to the edge. He goes on to say, we're running people through the academy as quickly as we can. Both academies are full, but I don't think we're going to get around this mismanagement
Queensland's police union fully supports the mandate.
anytime soon, Mr. Williams said. Mismanagement. So they went and, chuffed off old Katarina Carroll because she'd done such a disastrous job. She was like the poster child for the ability to fail. Her and Mark Ryan, they did the math, and Palaszczuk's like, no, you're out. They bring in Goals. What is Goals doing? Golszewski. I mean, okay, he had a personal crisis. For some reason he came back. I don't know why he came back, but whatever. But it's the same people at the top. Mismanagement's still going on. The data compiled by QPS showed 709 police left the service last financial year compared to 326 in 2020 and 2021. Wow. In the last 5 years, 2,832 officers left the police service while 3,285 were recruited, equating to just 453 extra police officers since 2020. And you know what? The Palaszczuk government had promised, Mark Ryan promised they were going to have like 2,000 extra police, I think it was by the end of 2025. Oh, that's all gone out the door now, isn't it? Junior officers were leaving the most. Junior officers. Golly gee. Recruitment and lifestyle ain't working for you. With 118 police leaving the service in 2024 to 2025, who were less than 4 years into their career.
I cannot understand what the big issue is.
Just 45 junior officers left in 2020 to 2021. Well, what do you know? You go and, as I say, I don't want to harp on it, but I'm going to harp on it. If you go and recruit people, and If you use the wrong methods to recruit people, you recruit the wrong people, you recruit people who cannot handle the pressure. They get into the job and they're like, you know what? No amount of money is worth the pressure and the stress that I'm going through. And guess what? I'm small. I can't handle this. I don't want to fight a dude who's 180, 185, 190 centimeters and 100 kilos, and I'm only 165 centimeters and, 65 kilos dripping wet. I don't want to do that. I can't do it. So I'm going to get out. But, hey, what would I know? What would the slippery slope know? So I'll come back. Got to come back. Let's bring it back, Jay. Bring it back. Okay. But senior officers with between 10 and 24 years experience were also walking away. You know what? So I was just on 12 years. The only reason why I left, the mandates were getting changed. And they were drawing them back because they were having issues and because everything is going through court. Shane Pryor, call up Shane Pryor. He says to me, his advice was that I should still, if I came back onto the job, then QPS hierarchy would hang it over my head and it would be a threat to me. They would use it as a threat. His advice was that I should probably leave because they will just use it against me. So I thought, yeah, this fella's got my best interests at heart. This is the best thing to do. No, it wasn't. He didn't have my best interests at heart, Shane Pryor, thanks. And it wasn't the best thing for me to do. I could have stayed in, should have stayed in. But no, I listened to the advice of then he was the vice president. I listened to the union's advice. Look what it got me. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Queensland's police union fully supports the mandate.
And then they go ahead and start doing all this rubbish, their recruitment drives. Wonder why. So while the total attrition rate in October 2025 was 5.3%, wow, that's huge. The unplanned attrition rate decreased to 2.8% in October 2025 compared to 3.1% in October 2024. The alarming data comes after a 100-day review. Oh, they love these 100-day reviews. They're pointless because they don't actually do anything. They just tell them where they're going wrong and they go, oh, okay, we'll continue to bury our head back in the sand. So they've done the 100-day review, revealed police were doing the jobs of other government departments and recommended staff return to more key frontline duties. Please stop coming up with these lame excuses and covering up for your own ineptitude. The hierarchy need to answer questions. The leadership have failed. It's mismanagement. It's not, that might be part of it, doing roles that belong to other departments, but that's always happened with the police. Okay? This is leadership mismanagement from the government down. Queensland Police Union Acting President Williams said the rise in experienced police quitting was unsustainable. Well, what do you want? The union, as well as the service, treat police with experience like utter rubbish. They treat you like you're an idiot. As of last Friday, we were meant to have 14,166 police, and we've got 12,779. That's nearly 1,400 police that we don't have to do the job. So it falls back on the remaining 12,800 to do the work of 14,000. That's not sustainable. This is leadership failure. Leadership failure that's just gone across, one commissioner to the next commissioner to the next commissioner. Back when you had another commissioner, another leadership team that all said, oh, well, we want more diversity or we want 50-50. And then, and they started lowering the standards. What do you know? Everything, it's all coming home to roost. You are reaping what you've sown. QPS, Queensland Police Service. Golshewski, you need to change. Nothing changes, nothing changes. Stop burying your head in the sand. And when is the police union going to get rid of Shane Pryor? I suppose when they get the new vote in 2027, I think. Anyway, hey, this is all my opinion. Now check out, I've put up posts just regarding a couple of episodes that got taken down by YouTube. So I'll put them back up just to refresh your memory. Check them out. about some of the things I've said over the years. Well, what do you know? Anyway, my name's J Fallon. Check out my music, and thanks for listening to The Slippery Slope.
They just fuel a desire that will take me higher. I'm on fire because nothing's gonna bring me down. Nothing's gonna bring me down. Nothing's gonna stop me now. No more deals to be done. And nothing's gonna just focus on the goal. Nothing's gonna stop me now. Nothing's gonna hold me down. Got my eye on the prize. Got my